Hey, Scalp Care Divas, right back at you. If you're on this channel, then you're ready to grow your salon, generate more revenue into your salon, and I thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you've been here, what's good, yo? How you doing today? Y'all see I had to do a little background switch up because it's so nice outside and I'm absolutely in love with it. But in this video, we're going to talk about 17 questions that you should ask your new clients when you're doing virtual consultations or in-person consultations. You know, it's always so important to talk to your clients. Like, if as a hairstylist, if you're not talking to your clients, then you're really missing out on such an important part of what makes your relationship with them better, what helps them continue coming back to you. It sets you apart from the other stylists, because if you're doing a consultation, there's a lot of stylists out here who aren't. And I'm telling you guys, clients appreciate consultation. So that is so important. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you care about the consultation part 2. Okay, so question number one, what shampoos do you use? Do you guys ask this question? If you don't, you should start asking that question, because you want to know if they're using professional shampoos, if they're using store-bought shampoos, because that is going to tell you a little bit about the quality of their hair, if they're going to have wax buildup, because a lot of those shampoos that aren't professional have silicones in them and parabens, so they're going to build up on the hair. So be sure you ask that question. Next, do you use grease or oils? I know it might seem like a redundant question, but some clients, you can know what, if you could actually just see it. But if you're on a virtual consultation, I don't know if you can hear that, but sorry if you can. If you're on a virtual consultation, you really want to know, you want to ask, are you using greases or oils in your scalp? You want to know what they're using. Because if you don't use greases or oils, which I don't use grease, I tell my clients don't use grease. So, but if they are, you know that you're gonna need some clarifying shampoos. And if they're using like the right oils, you can give them praise for that and all that, you know. But be sure you're asking what types of oils and greases they're using on their hair. Number 3, have you ever had a scalp massage? It's so, like, ask them and listen to their response. If they be like, ooh, girl, yes, oh my God, then you know that it's something that they enjoy. It gives you some insight to the types of things that you can provide for them as a stylist, and let them know that you're not just rubbing on their scalp, that you're using different massage techniques like petrissage, effleurage. Of course, that is if you're a certified scalp care specialist, then that's the types of things that they're using. But that's really important to increase blood flow, that you're using the proper massage techniques. So this is like a twofer. If the client likes to get massaged and you understand how to give a proper massage, you can increase that blood flow and increase that scalp elasticity, then you can definitely use that as a marketing tool as well. So you want to ask that question. So number 4, do you enjoy your current salon spa experience? You want to know what they're experiencing right now. If they're having a good experience, if they're coming from, you know, if they love their stylist, you want to know that. And that maybe they're just coming to you because you have the specialized head spa, you're a certified scalp care specialist, and you can help them with their scalp care concerns. But you want to know what they love about that experience. And if they hate it, you want to know what they hate about it too, because you don't want to repeat those things, and you want to make sure that you are just understanding your clients to the fullest so you can get them the best results. Okay? All right, so number 5, do you have any hair or scalp care concerns? Do you have anything wrong with your scalp? Like, sometimes people don't got nothing wrong with it. It's just they like, I just want my hair to grow faster, or no, I just want a new stylist. Be sure that you're asking them if they have any concerns, because if you don't ask, they may have something that they're concerned about that they don't tell you. So be sure to ask about that, okay? All right, so number 6, you want to ask them, how valuable is it to you for your scalp and hair to be healthy? Do you know that there's people who don't care about that? Like, girl, I don't care about this hair. Please, throw this wig on. I don't even care about that. So you need to know how valuable it is for that person that's sitting in your chair. How valuable is it to them? And if you can increase that value for them, because if you've got a client that's like, that means everything to me, you know that that's the client for you, and you know that you can help them, you know that you can really get them a return on their investment. So that's a great question to ask as well. All right, so number 7, what do you feel is missing, if anything, from your current hair experience? Ask them, is there something that's missing? Is this something that you that you just wish you had. Maybe they're not doing the steam and you wish they had, and they wish you had the steam. Or maybe they wish you offered coffee and you don't, or you wish you had some type of refreshment. But either way, whether you can make that an accommodation or not, it's always good to know what types of things that your clients would love to have in order to help their experience be great. Because remember, we're talking about high value clientele. And if you're going to service those clientele, you want to be making sure that you're treating them as if they want to be treated, now how you want to treat them. That is the platinum rule, not the golden one. Okay. All right. Look, it's a book called The Platinum Rule. I'm serious. So anyway, let's go here. Number 8. Do you have any allergies? I know this is like the typical question. Do you have any allergies? You need to ask them if they have allergies to anything. Medications, products, essential oils, latex, aloe vera, all of those different things. You want to know if they have any allergies. Number 9. Do you take any medications? Again, this is important, especially coming from the perspective of a certified scalp care specialist. Do you take any medications? Why do you need to know that? Because why? Medications cause hair loss. Medications can cause stunting of hair growth. Medications can do all kinds of things to the hair. So you want to make sure that you are asking your clients about whether or not they're on medication. Yes, it seems a little evasive, but ask the question, okay? Ask, because it's going to help you in the end. Number 10. What are your healthy hair and healthy scalp goals? What are your aspirations for your hair? What do you wish to achieve? How do you want your hair to look a year from now? You want to know those things, so that way you can take before and afters. You can show them the process. You can show them 50% of the way. Be sure to ask them what they would love to see their hair looking like and what those goals look like for them. Because again, that helps you give the solutions. And then it says, you know what? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Okay. All right. If you got a client that's like, okay, I want my hair to grow 12 inches by next January. You like, all right, so let's talk about this. You can help them also have some realistic expectations, because just be real, hair grows a half an inch a month, and 12 inches in a year is, wow, it's very, very impressive. I think that might be topping some records, okay? Because the hair about 6 inches in a year is the average, okay? So that's why I put that big number. But anyway, let's move on to number 11. What is your water intake like? Again, you're getting personal, guys. You're getting personal. You need to know, what is their water intake like? Are they drinking enough water? Are they because water is the key to life. And if you're not drinking water, your nails are breaking, your hair is breaking. What happens is water, our body's 70% water, just like the earth, right? So ironic. However, it might even be higher than that. However, when you're not drinking water, your body pulls water from the outermost extremities of your body, which means your fingernails and your hair, which are already dead, okay? They don't have life. They're dead. Otherwise, it would hurt when you got your nails cut off and when you got your hair cut off. They're dead. But it's removing the water from those outermost parts. So that's why when you're dehydrated, your nails and your hair are typically like the first to break, or when you're malnourished, okay? All right, so make sure you ask them about their water intake. So number 12, you want to ask, does your family have a history of female or male pattern baldness? Is that something that runs in your family? Because if it does, you definitely want to go see a certified scalp care specialist, because you want to do some preventative measures. Certified scalp care specialists are help you to keep your hair, not only when you're losing it. We're here to help you keep it too, because these are things that there are things that you can be doing, just like your facials that you do in order to keep your skin all soft and taut. There's things that you can be doing to your scalp as well to keep that healthy. Make sure you're talking to your clients on whether they have a history of female or male pattern baldness, because that is a hereditary thing, and that means that they can have some high volumes of testosterone, and you want to address that, because we can use some things. There's some organic tools that we can use as stylists to help them combat that. So now let's go on. Number 13, does your family have a history of alopecia? Again, this is like female pattern and male pattern baldness as well, but alopecia is a different trigger term. You want to ask that in specifically, because that means if they have alopecia, then they might have a specific type of alopecia, and you might be able to give them more information on whether it's reversible, whether it's irreversible, whether it's going to spread, whether, you know, like that is something that clients want to know. They want to know if can you help me? And in order to be helpful, you have to be informed. And so that's why certified scalp care specialist is so important, guys. So remember, ask them if they have alopecia. All right, we're rounding it up here. Number 14, ask your clients, ask them when you talk to them, how much time do you spend maintaining your hair? If your client if they're only spending like 5 minutes, they're like, I don't like spending, then you don't want to give them a hairstyle that they're asking for, that you know is going to be high maintenance. So be sure that you're asking them, how much time are you spending on your hair? Because if you don't want to spend no time on your hair, girl, you don't want to get this, because this is going to take you in the morning. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. You know what I mean? Or if you like ask them, they might have hot flashes. Like, girl, no, if you have hot flashes, you wearing a wig in the summertime, you want to be careful, because that lace will lift, girl. Okay? And maybe you need to get you a headband wig, you know, something like that. But make sure you talk to them and ask them, you know, how much time do you spend maintaining your hair? It's important. All right, 15. The question after that, how much time would you like to spend maintaining your hair? What if their hair is freaking super, super thick and they're like, oh my God, I just spend so much time. It takes me so long. So make sure that you're asking, because that way you can maybe give them some suggestions to decrease the time that they're spending on their hair, improve the quality, talk to them about the shampoos and conditioners that can help improve that quality. And so those things, that's a great question to ask as well. Number 16, have you had any other scalp care anything? Have you had any other scalp care treatments? Have you seen a dermatologist? Have you seen a trichologist? Have you seen another certified scalp care specialist? Have you had a cleanse with a hairstylist, a detox, or anything? You need to know that. You need to know what is being used on the scalp, so that you are not repeating things that didn't work, and so that you can repeat things that do work. You want to know those things, okay? And last question, last but not least, what have you tried in the past? I think that kind of bunched in that question too. Number 17 was bunched in there. I really think I want to give a bonus question, because I felt like it came to me while I was talking. And that bonus question is, what is your diet like? What are you eating? How are you eating? I want to be real clear, and it may seem blunt, but you can tell how somebody eats by the way they look. If they're overweight, you know what they're eating. Yeah, it's the truth. Unfortunately, when you're overweight and you're eating unhealthy foods, you are affecting your hair as well. You're affecting the way that your hair grows. Now, you want to be sure that you're maintaining a proper healthy diet, a balanced diet. You know, whatever your body needs, your green foods, your proteins, and things like that. Overeating and snacks and things like that, those artificial sugars, that's bad for your body anyway. And it's also bad for your hair. So be sure that you're asking your clients if they're making sure they're keeping up with their green leafy foods, avocados and green beans, and making sure that they're keeping up with like beans, black beans, pinto beans, anything, the protein, making sure that they're maintaining a healthy diet along with the water intake. Okay? So that is all I got to say for y'all today. Yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the 17 questions you need to ask your new clients during a virtual consultation or an in-person consultation. You know, these work for both ways. If you're a stylist that is... If you're a stylist that is interested in growing your salon and generating more revenue in your salon, please, I implore you to text Scalp Care for Revenue to 330-942-1777. Along with that, make sure you fill out the application to ensure that we are qualified to work together. I want to be sure that I can help you and we can be and that I can make sure that you're going to win, okay? The goal is for you to win. If you're already exceeding your goals, then of course you wouldn't be calling me, but I want to make sure that we're in a position to actually help you and get your return on your investment. That is our ultimate goal here at the Head Spa Studio in the Scalp Care University. I am telling you, hands down. All right, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a great day. Talk to you so soon. Oh, subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who you think could use this information. Bye-bye.